Long ago, and not so far away, lived a woman who was very learned in the three ancient arts: magic, enchantment, and divination. Her name was Cerridwen, and she lived with her children on an island in the middle of Llyntegid. Creawi, her daughter, was joyous and beautiful, but Morvan, her son, was dark and brooding. Cerridwen worried that Morvan's life would be difficult. He had neither the manner nor means to win acceptance from others. So to help him, she turned to her arts, and in the book of Ferish, or fairy wisdom, she found a way to fill him with the spirit of poetry and prophecy. She would brew this special cauldron, a cauldron with a gift, a cauldron of inspiration. She began by aligning herself with the earth's rhythms and calling forth the Banvathi. They blessed the water, and she lit the fires which were to burn for a year and a day. Cerridwen called upon her servant boy, Gwion, to kindle and tend the cauldron, while she set out to gather the herbs and roots which held rare virtues. It would take all her effort and cunning to find and pluck each herb at the proper time, for in harmony with the stars and planets, the brew would simmer, and at the end of a year and a day, 3 blessed drops would spring forth, bestowing the gift of poetry and magical power on whomever they fell. So season by season she laboured, gathering cresses in a bed of foam, picking rowan berries at the full moon, adding all at the proper planetary moment. At last the time approached, a year and a day. Cerridwen's long labours were nearly through. Wearily, she placed her son by the cauldron. Soon he would receive the legacy she had prepared. Very tired, Cerridwen sat down. Her anger calmed, Cerridwen felt satisfied, but the magic had not died. The seed of Gwion began to grow inside her. For 9 months, she swore that on the day of his birth, she would destroy him. But when she saw his shining beauty, her heart softened. Give him to his fate, she thought. In the old custom, she placed him in a hide-covered basket. She cast this coracle into the weir of the river Dyfi near Aberystwyth. For many years, the baby rested in the deep. One day, a sorceress told Elfyn, an unlucky fisherman, that his luck would change if he threw in his line at the river Dyfi weir. When he saw the child's glow, he exclaimed, "Ie Taliesin," which means, "Behold the radiant brow." So this special child was raised by Elfyn and grew up to become the inspired one, Taliesin. Long after, the poet would tell of the origin of his inspiration, the ancient cauldron, the cauldron of inspiration, the gift of Cerridwen.